in this shirt. But I just had to film a little bit. Also, Zeke like threw a soccer ball at my face and it like pulled my nose stud down, and so it's bleeding a little bit. It hurts really bad. Anyway, I had to get on and film a little bit because I was starting to move some stuff around the bedrooms downstairs, and I was like, wait, I have to film this. So I'm going to take you downstairs and show you what I am doing.
It's beautiful.
So we got in town last night from Illinois. We spent the weekend celebrating Halloween with my family and just doing some fall things. I got back and I just feel really nesty because our house guest just moved out. This is some of her stuff that she's still gonna move, but we're moving Zeke into this room because it has a safer window, and since it's a walkout basement, because this room doesn't have an egress window. Like, that window is technically not up to code. I mean, you can get in and out of it, but not from inside. Like, you would not be able to climb up there to get out. It's just like a tiny window right there. So this would make a great guest room because guests don't really need to be that safe because they always stay here like temporarily. So I think even though this room is slightly bigger and the ceilings are a little bit higher, we are going to move Zeke over to this room, which is nice because it's brighter, but the ceilings are a little bit lower, just the middle part because of the HVAC. I also really like it because this closet is bigger. Again, some of my friend's stuff is still in this closet, but this closet is way bigger than the other one. It goes like back there, and then it has a little bit more space. So I feel like down the road the boys are going to share this room, so it only makes sense to have them in the room where they have a bigger closet, because in this room it looks like there's two closets. That's just a drain closet. This closet is that big, which is great for like a toddler, but someday when they're sharing, I don't know if all their clothes will fit. So, and just toys and stuff. When they're little, they kind of have toys in their closets. So this is kind of what I'm working with right now. I never actually decorated his room. I just kind of put his stuff where it was familiar for him and then didn't paint or anything. So all this is gonna go. We ordered him a new bed. I ordered him the Avalon mattress off of Amazon. It's a non-toxic gel infused memory foam, I believe, in a twin. And we're getting the Kuro reversible bed at IKEA, and I've seen so many cute hacks for that. So we're gonna probably sell his crib, hallelujah, but also kind of sad. And yeah, we're gonna get this boy moved. I haven't really decided if I'm keeping this navy. I really like the color of navy that it is, but we'll see once I get all his stuff in it. I feel like I really wanted to go with that really deep emerald teal type color, but who knows. Wow, it looks so bad. I'm gonna get started moving some stuff. I'm currently drying out my best friend's wedding bouquet because she got married last weekend and moved out, but it looks like I'm offering up a sacrifice of flowers or something. It's so beautiful out. Okay, so today is a very exciting day because we're finally getting started on Zeke's room like overhaul. We're currently knocking out the previous closet stuff, and by we're I mean my dad is helping, which is awesome. And then we're gonna start setting stuff up and doing some painting and such. So yeah, I'm super excited.
No.
Dang, is that wet back there?
It's like old mold.
Gross.
Used to be mold probably.
Okay, so my dad just skim coated a lot of this closet just to kind of cover up the holes. We found a little bit of mold, but I don't think it's anything too bad to be like concerned about. So, and we're gonna just prime this closet once that dries, and then yeah, we're gonna be moving the bed out. So this corner is disgusting. They had water damage at one point, and they stretched the carpet back out, and then had this wall professionally fixed, and it just does not look professional at all. They basically like patched the drywall but then forgot to come back and sand it down. So I'm going to be sanding this down to see if I can make the wall any more smooth. So these are the closet doors. There's 2 of them. We were gonna paint them black and do like some fun trim accent on it. I can't find the right wood at Lowe's, and so I'm gonna wait on the trim and just paint them black for now. But either way, it's gonna be a huge upgrade. It's so funny to me. Obviously, all 4 of us are working on stuff. I'm probably doing the least out of everybody, which is the funny part because this was all my idea. But Zach is like losing his mind over this IKEA bed because I wanted the ladder. This room is disgusting. I wanted the ladder like on the other side where we could almost use it as like a blanket ladder, but then I thought, I could have sworn I saw on Pinterest like people setting the beds up like in so many different versatile ways, and so I was like, oh, you can just switch it and it'll just work. He ended up stripping a screw and then like, you know, just being very frustrated, which I mean, I give him credit because he always sets that stuff up and I'm not good at that stuff. And then meanwhile my dad is getting the closet situated, and it's just hard to find studs and all of those little details and projects that are just annoying. You just want to get to the end product, but then you have to do all these little steps that are frustrating. So I'm just hiding. So the room is a lot more updated than it was last time I filmed. So at some point I'm gonna kind of walk around and show everything. But today I'm tackling this wallpaper. So the plan is, I was gonna originally wrap it all the way to the door, but I think I'm just gonna go to this wall and wrap it there to there and then kind of, you know, around the door, just to add some more accent. My handy dandy helper. Handy dandy destroyer, yeah. This is the wallpaper I'm using. I got it on Amazon. It was super cheap, so I hope it's good quality. But
What's super cheap?
$6.99 a roll, I think. Maybe it was fun. And then and then there's I think a 10% off coupon. I clipped a coupon with it, so it was extremely cheap. So that should finish off his room, and then I'll do like a whole room reveal. I'm super happy with how everything's turning out. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing with wallpaper, so I hope it turns out. I have wallpapered our last bathroom, but it was a super small space, and I don't know why, it just seemed easier to me. But I have this guy to help me, this freak.
Daddy to pick you up, and then you went down, and then you went down, and you picked
How about you
you
go
up.
play with him out there?
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna do. Wait.
They're gone. It's really hard to get anything done with both of them in here. So as I unroll it, it's like kind of bubbling. So I'm really hoping it does not do that on the wall. So we measured from here to there, and it's 88 1/4, but I'm gonna cut 88 1/2 so that if it happens to be wrong, then I'm erring on the side of caution where I can just like razor blade it at the top or the bottom. So I'd always much rather have too much than too little. I think I might start at the top. This is probably really cringy for someone who knows actually how to do this, but it'll be fine, right? Ah! All right. So it's gonna be really hard to get it straight. I'm working on getting it level. It's also hard because not every room is actually perfectly square, so hopefully this turns out. Okay, so I got the first piece up and I think that it's symmetrical. I think it looks good. I did find out that it's easier to kind of overshoot on the side, so then I can just take a razor blade and cut that, because it was hard to get it like perfectly lined up. So I think that's gonna be so cute once it's all up and done. Same thing on the bottom. I'm gonna have to trim that, but so far so good. Okay, we're getting there. This is extremely tedious and it's not perfect. At some point you just kind of have to be okay with that. I'll kind of show up close. I still have some razor blading to do down there, but tell me if you can see the seam, because I can. Here is the seam It's not, I mean, I don't think that wallpaper you're supposed to be like able to completely not see the seam, but anyway, that's where I'm at. That cut was extremely frustrating. Zach ended up helping me with that cut because he's better at the math with that stuff. So yeah, this is where we're at. I'm gonna have to take a pause for Zeke's nap, but I only have that much left of this part, and then we'll just wrap it around the corner and then call it good. But it's really not taking all that long. I mean, you could get this done in an afternoon. So I'm kind of loving the vibe that it's bringing. And I did not even mean to do this, but clearly I have a style for kid stuff because that kind of ties in with this, which is from his old room. It was jungle themed, which we've kind of like, you know, added a few things in from his old room. But anyway, it kind of worked out because it just really ties in well together. It's crooked. I don't know how noticeable. I don't think you can notice that. But it's just slightly off at the seam where I'm gonna need to trim a little bit because you can start to see the seam because I overlapped on accident. It's not an accident. I tried to fix it 1,000 times. You probably saw that on the time lapse. So, and that's like the only thing I could do. So it goes so slightly off, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it because I don't really think you notice it from afar and like as a whole. I would hope not. Look how cute though. And I feel like this pattern will really grow with him. Like it's something that could even look cool in a teenager's room if you did it right. So I love that. But, you know, worst case scenario, he thinks it's childish in 5 to 10 years. I just unstick it from the wall because it's peel and stick wallpaper. Stinking amazing. So I love the interest that it adds to that corner of the room. I definitely want to wrap it around, obviously, so I don't have to touch up that paint. That would be nice. Unless it shows through, I might have to touch it up. But I think that would also, like, as you walk in, you would see it, like right off the bat, which would kind of tie in with the rest of his room if you were to see it right there. So I definitely think I'm going to do that, even though I don't feel like continuing on. But those should be easy because there's no more weird zigzaggy cuts. Oh my goodness. I am so mad. You can see right through the paper. So, I mean, I guess it's glad that I pre-painted this wall, but now that I fixed a few spots, I'm gonna have to paint behind it. So that's really frustrating, but it's gonna happen. But I am gonna love this here, like as you walk in. Anyway, I think that's gonna be super cute. I just need to touch up, and I'm kind of ticked that I have to get paint out right now.
But then don't paint.
I have to paint.
Oh, baby?
Yeah, I just gotta cover up some of the blue.
Okay.
I don't want to do it too thick because I want it to dry really fast.
Where's the boo?
I had sanded it down to cover up a couple of things, and it's blue. Are you pretending you understand what that means? Okay, we don't touch it because it's wet paint.
Okay.
I mean, the good news is the wall will be a lot better behind it. These were like huge lumps in the wall.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
No, this is Mama's job.
Okay. And another one.
Yep, don't touch. Trying to keep my brush fairly clean so it's an easy rinse out because there's really not that many touch-ups. That's gonna drive me nuts, but I sanded it down, and some stuff on old walls just really, really hard to get perfect. Okay. Anything else, buddy? Do you see any other spots?
Nope. I
I think it looks good. Okay. Oh! Child. Alright, so since we found out that I'm pregnant, you probably can't even see. I'm 17 weeks this week, like a couple days ago. We're gonna have to move Ezra down to Zeke's room. And we never actually like completed everything in this room because I was being lazy with the wallpaper. I'm still working on like cutting some of the extras off. One thing that I don't love about this wallpaper is that because it's cheaper It's very thin, and so you can kind of see wall bumps through it. So if someone's going to use this wallpaper, definitely make sure your wall is like perfectly smooth underneath. And then also because it's thinner, it keeps popping up on this edge. So we've got this little tiny lip that it just didn't fit. Like this one didn't come all the way to it. So I've had to like continue to push this down. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to glue it. I'm trying to think.
So when we first started this room, this is the IKEA bed that we mentioned earlier.
It's the Kura or Kuro, whatever bed it is. So we had this bed with intention to someday turn it into like a bunk bed whenever we move Ezra down. I was kind of picturing like moving him down whenever he was like able to be in a big boy bed, but found out I'm pregnant, so we're moving him down a little bit earlier. I think probably this spring, but I feel like Zeke can handle the ladder and stuff now, and like a couple months ago I just didn't feel like he could. So now we're going to flip the bed.
Some water too.
What?
Sure.
Yeah, I love some water. So now we're gonna flip the bed upside down, so then we're ready for Ezra when it's time, and Zeke will already know how to climb up and down the ladder and stuff. So I'm excited because I always wanted a bunk bed as a kid, and I get to give my kid a bunk bed. So
I had a bunk bed as a kid, and he was awesome. Hi, buddy.
ooh, thank you for the water.
You're welcome.
You don't go dump it out for me?
Of course.
Thanks.
Of course. He's just been pushing this around for the last 10 minutes.
Ezra, this is gonna be your room soon. So, let's flip it. Flip it and then clean. I definitely wish the ladder could go this way.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, if we had it on this wall, you know, it just almost blocks. It kind of feels weird now.
Bunk bed.
Yeah.
We'll try and climb.
I know you can do it, buddy.
There you go. Good job. Here, keep going. Daddy's got you. I'm right behind you. Put your hand right there. Now put your foot up on the ladder. Good job.
I can't do it.
Here, right here. Daddy's right behind you. Here, put one arm up here. And can you lift this leg right here? There you go. Now, pull up. There you go. Good job. Good job. Now put this one up on the next ladder.
I mean, he did this like when it was upside down. He climbed the ladder.
I got you.
I don't know why
Can you
he's
do this
having
leg?
trouble right now.
No, I don't.
Go, go, go!
Okay.
Yeah!
I'm gonna help you. I got you.
This is funny. He literally did it the other way. Oh!
Good job.
There you go!
There you go.
Woo!
High
Careful,
five.
don't. Buddy, you're
Watch
gonna
your
get
head.
too tall.
Good job.
I touched the guy.
You
The
touched the
ceiling,
sky. What do you think? You feel so tall?
I'm gonna get down now.
Okay.
Only.
Do you know how to get down?
Can you go down the ladder?
Only.
Oh,
That's
you're right here.
not how it
Go
works.
down the ladder.
You need to learn so you can do it by yourself.
But only.
Do you know, you put your feet first. You go on your belly.
Here, I'll show you how. Here, ready? Can you go on your belly like
Just
this?
like that.
Here, here.
You want mommy to help you?
Yeah.
You gotta come over if you want to help him that way.
Get on your knees. Turn around like this. Put your hands down. There you go. And then turn on your bum, like on your. There you go. And you scoot down like that, and then put your feet on it. You're good.
There you go.
Put your feet on it.
Here.
Woo! There you go.
There you go.
And then hop down.
Yay! High five!
We'll work on it. He'll get confident.
Yeah.
It just takes practice. I really thought that would be easier for him because the other day it was flipped the other way and he climbed all the way up and down the ladder by himself, and I was like, oh, he's ready for the bunk bed. that doesn't seem like he's ready. He'll figure it out. I'm gonna link these Blackout shades because they're amazing, and I just clipped them behind the cute curtains. So there's like a layer of Blackout and then a layer of the cute curtains that are light filtering. So it's just amazing the difference it makes. It doesn't even matter if it's like a sunny day, it's dark in here. You say hi. Say, I love my new bed. Have a good nap. I love you. Oh my gosh. What are you doing?